Welcome to the Bionicle Comedy Central podcast, number 83. It is Wednesday, the 4th of January of 2017.
First podcast of the year.
If you haven't noticed, I am introducing this. Ford could not join us, neither could LQ. However, we have a colorful cast here in the likes of Leo. How you doing, Leo?
I am doing very well. The Fortrex just came in the mail, and I just built it.
Wunderbar.
And we also have Glenda here. How you doing?
Other than the fact that I'm really tired, then I'm okay.
Well, okay is good for the most part.
For the most part, yes. But we're not here to talk about my well-being, which I am very grateful for. We are here to talk about the 2017 sets.
Oh, plugs.
No, we're not talking about electronic plugs.
Fine.
So you want to get this out of the way at the start of the episode?
Well, we do have our Discord still.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not been
Link
keeping
for
up
that
with our
description of every
podcast up
video.
to this point, we do have a Discord. We also would love to receive emails from you guys and answer them on the podcast.
Because we've
Which
done
we'll
such a
hopefully
great
be
job
doing
of that
tonight.
recently.
And, Leo, do you want to talk about the auditions?
Yes, I would.
Alright.
So, are you a real voice actor?
No.
Have you ever voiced good guy?
No.
Look, have you ever tried a blue snowball?
No.
Alright, I can see that I will have to teach you how to send in auditions.
Oh, darn, I left my kazoo upstairs. I can't.
You
No
can't kazoo?
kazoos.
Darn it.
We censor
What? Wait, what do you got against kazoos?
kazoos.
Now listen closely. Here's a little lesson in voice trickery. This is going down in history. If you want to be a guest star number one, you'll have to send auditions to BionicleComedyCentral@gmail.com.
Beautiful.
That rhymed.
Yes, I know.
Alright.
I composed it myself.
I know. It's fascinating.
So what we're doing, if you have Mike and you will travel, we're trying to compile a list of possible guest stars, and we'd like you all to send in auditions.
Internal mics don't count. Some
Yes,
headset
LQ
microphones
does not like
count.
internal mics.
No, he doesn't, but
Headset
he's
mics
not
depends
here,
on the
and if
quality.
you don't tell him, we won't. No, I'm kidding.
I'm here. I had to buy my mic, remember?
Well, I had to buy my mic, too. Though,
I
yeah,
had to buy my mic.
Yetis, blue snowballs are best. Some headset microphones work. Somehow, then some of us got a ridiculously long pass on getting good microphones. But, yeah.
Leo.
Now, me personally, I don't care about your audio quality so much as if you can act.
Well, you're not making the decision,
So-
Leo.
Yes, I'm not making the decision. I actually have no hand in the decision.
Oh.
So I'm not really sure what LQ exactly is looking for, but
Quality.
may as well do some research as for auditions, because we'll want to get a good look at your voice range. So do really high up voices like this, or really down low, or somewhere in between.
Like good guy.
Why, good guy.
Don't try.
Okay, then.
So, our itinerary for today would be talking about the 2017 set news and
It's old news, but
your old news, Leo.
I'm sorry.
We will try to go over the emails today. No guarantees, but we'll try.
Okay, also, Matt was not here when we read most of these emails, so we might accidentally go over some which we've already gone over.
Leo, I'm counting
Leo
on you.
and I will try and whack him over the head if he does that. But if we accidentally do one that's already been done, please bear with us. Sorry, guys.
We're noobs.
There should be a
No,
folder
we're
for
not.
red ones. Everything in the inbox should be unread.
We are many things we're not noobs.
And there will also be a game.
Yes,
Yes,
there will be a game.
Alright, so ready to dive into this
That's
Batman
your reward
stuff?
if you actually
Heck
stay through the
yeah.
whole thing.
Batman.
Yes,
Alright,
Batman
so-
news.
Lego Batman Movie Essential Guide. And in it, there's some interesting pictures.
Yes, it's
of-
saying it's going to show all the Lego sets and minifigures that are going to be released in tie with the film's release. You've probably already seen a lot of those in stores. Not the book,
Yes.
you know, the actual sets themselves. I've
Yes.
seen a couple of them.
But there is this Master Builder thing that's a Batman Batwing model. And the caption says he calls it Black Thunder. And there's this other picture here that shows Two-Face driving, what... Is that a front loader?
I'm not quite sure.
It's
And there's another
called a
picture that
wrecking
shows
machine.
Scarecrow. And we finally get a good look at the Bane Big Fig. So,
Oh, yes, the big figs are kind of strange. That Killer Croc one, though.
I like the big figs.
I don't have
do
anything
too.
against big figs, it's
Yes,
just...
you do. See, yeah, you hesitated there.
They're not natural.
You didn't
They're
answer right away.
abnormalities of Legos.
So are the new Lego blocks, but you don't see anyone complaining about them.
I haven't seen them yet, but if you give me a chance, I probably could.
So are you glad we're going to get this nice Scarecrow minifigure instead of the Pizza Scarecrow?
The pizza scarecrow?
Yeah, you know, in the pizza delivery one where... I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to steal, but...
He's trying to steal
the
the
one where he's
pizza,
dressed up
clearly.
as a delivery boy.
Well, Scarecrow
Right then.
does have some nice golden locks. I like that. Flowing hair. Rocking
You know, this book reminds me of... I know I get reminded of a lot of stuff, but I know that there was a Lego book of... I believe it was Lego Star Wars. There was a ultimate guide or an essential guide to Lego Star Wars, and it was
Oh,
very,
yes, I
very
have
similar
that.
to this one. Yeah, I have that one too, and it's
Did it have
in a similar style.
like exclusive minifigures.
Yeah, it
I
came
believe
with
so,
the
yes.
Luke
I
with
don't-
his
I
medal
don't know
at
if
the end
this
of
Oh
it.
yeah, I
one-
have that. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it says something about it has this book will have an exclusive edition poster. It doesn't have a picture of the poster here, so I don't
Because
know
it's
how that's going to look,
exclusive.
but-
Come on. You don't give away your trade secrets to the internet.
So what about that Bane Big Fig?
I think
It
it's
seems to be a interesting cross between the Dark Knight Rises and traditional Bane.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean,
I like the blaster thing better.
he looks more pumped up than usual, which is good.
And will he have studs
Full of
on the back
drugs.
to hold that backpack?
Don't worry, kids. If you do drugs, you can do this too.
Okay, this, shout out to LQ, what were you thinking? Okay, I'm done now.
What? Well, okay.
If he asks, I'll explain it to him.
Yeah.
But the thing is with the Bane arms, if I'm correct, then on his shoulders and his upper arms, then studs can connect to those.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There are so many weird things you could do with that.
Well,
I mean, if a
that's
stud
for
can
your
connect, you could connect all
imagination.
sorts of bizarre things.
That's the beauty of Lego. It doesn't have to be one thing. It can be
It doesn't have to
many
be one
things.
thing. I get this image of this weird stack of Legos topped by this single human arm.
Well,
So I'm not sure how to incorporate that into a build where it looks like it's supposed to be
Imagine
there as
Sid's
something other than an
room.
arm.
just imagine what Sid made in Toy Story. Just all those beautiful, beautiful toys that he meddled with and made anew.
Moving on.
Yeah, there's these two new Batman suits in a Batman polybag. The first is Disco Batman, which I think is the best one we've had so far. Then
Obviously,
Tears of
because-
Batman, if I'm...
Tears of Batman?
correctly. Yeah, you know that clown guy on the
Okay.
right? This is interesting.
Interesting. How so? Like, you sounded like you didn't mean it genuinely.
Well, I'm not sure why we have Batman dressed as a clown,
Because why do we have Joker dressing up like Batman?
I do remember the first comic in which he did that. That was hysterical. I'm sorry, old comic book nerd.
Yes, Disco Batman. I can see it now, and he'll be. This is Batman as portrayed by John Travolta.
Bat Night Fever.
Yes. Dark Knight Fever, actually.
Dark Knight Fever. Okay, I like that better.
And so get a nice purple bat belt this time.
Purple bat belt.
The Bat Belt. Are they going to start merchandising that again?
Merchandising, they'd better. Patent pending.
The Bat Computer.
Yes.
Alright.
Is there anything else on these two little shoots?
I do not think that we
I
can
do not believe
procure
so.
any more
No,
opinions.
that's all that we've got so far on
What about
this.
that green Batman cape?
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, but still no Saint Batrix. Still waiting. LQ and I are still
Punisher.
waiting for that suit. Yeah, Saint Patrick. Saint Patrick.
Yes, exactly. I would make a joke, but then Mal would get green around the gills, so let's move along.
Don't go insulting my heritage, man. Alright. Then we have the Lego Minecraft stuff. That's pretty...
Winter 2017 waves. This is...
Oh.
I actually kind of like these better than some of the other Minecraft sets.
Well, it appears to be the most sets that it's had since the first wave.
I really love these new Minecraft sets. The old ones, take it or leave it, but these I can actually see myself getting. Like...
These have a lot more, I think, play value, and honestly, it's them branching out, because the other ones that we've gotten are kind of just there. And these are more... They're figuring out how to incorporate Minecraft into Lego. And before they just figured, Minecraft and Lego were basically the same thing, they're both blocks. But they didn't quite know how to handle that.
The creeper in Mushroom Island looked like he's seen things.
Okay, can we go through these in order?
Terrible things.
Starting with Mushroom Island, I have never found one of those on Minecraft, and I have searched.
I think I found one at one point. I didn't find an island, but I found it in the woods or something.
I found a giant
You can
mushroom.
find them in the woods everywhere, but a Mushroom Island is special. They have mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that what those cow things are?
Yeah, they're called mushrooms.
What do they do in the game? I'm new to this,
well,
as you
when
know.
you-
If you have a wooden bowl, you can get instant mushroom soup, and if you got
If
a
you
bucket,
use your
you can get
clippers,
milk. If you use
your
shears, you turn
clippers,
them into
then you get a
regular
lot of
cows,
mushrooms,
and
but then they turn into
it's
normal
worthless.
cows, I believe.
And you really should think about
Don't
what
do
you
that.
just did.
Think about the fact that you just desecrated a mushroom.
So in the set, we have Alex with a diamond pickaxe, a really high creeper, and a mushroom and a baby mushroom.
And a boat.
You have a boat too, yes.
The
And a
boat
compass.
doesn't count as a
If my eyes
person.
don't deceive me.
I'm just going to quickly mention the podcast is so incredibly different having Malon and not Ford or LQ.
I'm
just saying,
sorry.
It's a very different way of... I'm not saying
I'm
that it's
sorry,
bad
I'm
thing, it's
so
just very different.
bad. I'm sorry you
It
don't
actually
like
feels
me.
much calmer.
It feels much more laid back.
Well, I'm sure I will get a lot of flack for this podcast.
Nonsense. We're going to put it up
I
here.
don't
and
know.
People are going to still post first comments.
You mean you?
That's because that's
Yes, I
always
will
you
post
do
first
it,
comments.
And we got 2 giant mushrooms.
One
No,
of the
I
red
like giant
variety, one of the
mushrooms.
tan variety.
Maybe they're friendly. Gushy gushy mushroom
Hey.
friends. Got
Yeah, I'm
cows
pretty sure
locked
there's
in
a
slavery.
crafting box. It can't
Got
be fair.
crafting table. And we got a crop growing.
What
But
kind of
Yeah.
crop?
it's definitely a small
Yes, it's
island.
a cute little island.
Is it a tobacco crop?
It's a very
yes.
passive sort of set. It's more just there as opposed to doing anything with it.
What?
There's a
It
creeper.
looks
You
really
get to kill the
nice.
creeper.
It does look really nice. It's just not active.
Well,
It's just, to me, it seems rather like a passive set. If that makes any sense.
Well,
Like
if you
the-
want
the
an
minecart-
active set.
Okay,
then
I'm sorry. We skipped
move on
over
to
the one
nether
directly
train.
above that.
well, it's technically not. It's listed last. Technically, it's just above it.
Technically. Oh, LQ would want me to say this. Mushroom Island is set number 21129.
Oh, I'm supposed to say set numbers. Okay, let's go for it. Then.
Well, I've never gotten why he said that, but he's always said it, so I'm just
Because he's a
plugging that in there.
nerd and he has to classify things.
I'm just theorizing that maybe we're supposed to say that. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm sorry,
Okay.
LQ. I'm sure that there's a method to that madness.
Alright, so, I mean, there's not too much to talk about the Mushroom Island.
That's what I mean by passive.
You're right, it's kind of just like, there's
So if
nothing
if you
going
want an
on.
active
It's
set, go to the
doesn't
next
have
one
play
down.
features.
Oh yeah, the
doesn't
next
have-
one down looks really cool. Set number 21130, the Nether Train, which
Now,
is in the
explain to me
Nether.
what the boneheads of Voodoo Island are doing in the Nether.
No, Leo.
So essentially, this set is it's stationed in the Nether, which we've seen before, but this one has
I
a
can see that.
minecart in a little circle thing with a
Yeah.
minecart that can roll around on the map. Have we seen movable minecart tracks and things?
Yes, it was in
before?
the mine set.
Okay. Well, this one is in the Nether. Yay!
Well,
So what is that bonehead doing there?
we
one?
have
Who are these
Steve
enemies?
in
I'm
full
unfamiliar.
diamond armor and with a diamond
Other than the
pickaxe.
cap,
Sans
he
the
doesn't
helmet.
have a
Got-
helmet.
Well, not full armor then, just mostly. He forgot his head.
Is it one of the rules of Minecraft? Don't wear a diamond armor in the Nether.
Moving on.
Clearly,
We got a
this guy
zombie
is a
pigman
noob,
with
and
his
somehow he
signature
got diamond armor. He
golden
probably stole it from
sword
someone.
and his rotting green flesh. That's always nice to see. And we got 2 magma cubes, one a giant expanding magma cube, which is really honestly very cool.
That
And
is
we
probably
have
one of the, you
a
know,
tiny
I'm not-
magma
like,
cube.
The little baby one. Now my question
I-
is, if you throw the big magma cube at your sibling, will it break into lots of little ones? Do
No.
not try this at home, kids. Okay.
It
But
depends.
especially
Do you
don't
have
throw it
siblings? Have you?
Ah. Throw it at a wall.
Now, I've never encountered a magma cube in
Really?
Survival.
I've encountered it several times. You might be fortunate.
But,
You probably just don't go to the Nether.
Well, I have in my last session. I only just recently built a portal,
Exactly.
Okay, that would explain it.
and I've been stealing
is-
netherrack to build my flaming roof.
Well, this is a more active set, especially compared to the mushroom one, in the sense that you have a movable little thingy.
But it doesn't go anywhere.
It goes
its net
around in
displacement
circles
is
and
0.
circles and circles.
But-
And you've got an expandable little magma cube, which I think is cool.
I like
Honestly,
the expanding magma cube a lot.
I like it too. I'm probably
can't
going to
get
buy that
behind
set,
the
give the rest of it
set.
to my siblings, and just keep the expandable magma cube.
It feels
I don't-
bare. It feels very.
It
bare.
feels, yeah, like Leo
It's-
says, it
it's
just feels
not-
kind of. It's
Basically,
mostly
if
flat.
you got rid of the
It's-
photoshopped background, then it would be like, that's it, that's it.
Well, if you were to combine it with the Nether Fortress, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that also
would be
seemed like
better.
a.
and honestly, it is very flat.
And
There's
more
only
expensive.
one high up point in the whole thing, and that's just so that you can have a little dip to push the minecart off of.
Whee.
Pretty
Uh,
much.
Yeah, it's just like they. While there's more going on in this set, it's just.
It's
there's not
flat.
much
Honestly, then
to
the mushroom set actually had more high and low ground than this set.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Evidently, the zombie pigman has the high ground in this. So, what does Steve have? He has
Oh, he has the.
He has a
lava ground.
minecart.
No. The magma cube has the magma ground. Since technically it's underground, then it
So
would be
Steve
magma
can
instead
just
of
jump
lava.
into lava, save us the original trilogy.
Wow. Moving on to a slightly cooler topic. Did you see that neat transition there? Yeah. Set number 21131. Ice towers. They are towers made of ice.
I like them.
I like them. I've always thought that this was a cool part of Minecraft. I set up one of my bases in one of these.
Now, is that supposed to be an enchanted iron pickaxe Steve is holding?
Probably, because it's kind of light
tinted
purplish.
It's
purple,
purple.
so I think it is like enchanted with magic. Magic.
Because they haven't gotten the moving picture thing down. And
Oh yeah,
they're
they even
able
have
to
an
make it
enchanting table
shiver.
in this set.
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty
it's
okay,
definitely
so we've got Steve in silver armor, including
Iron.
the head this
Iron.
time.
Iron.
armor.
no
It's a
such
silver
thing as
color.
silver
And the
unless
boots.
you mod it.
It's a silver color.
So
I go
so
with
is
the color, not the
platinum.
name. I'm describing what it looks like, not what it is. That's what they teach you in art class.
Well,
Moving
Art
on to
class
my
are
inability
long.
to name iron.
and you got
Then
is that a
then-
baby cow?
I think it is a baby
have
cow.
no
It is a
idea.
little
It looks
brown baby
way
cow.
too small to be a regular cow, but it
It is
also
definitely.
doesn't
I
look
think
like
it's a baby. It looks like a baby cow to me.
And
Oh,
we
there's
got
a
a
little
snow
enchanting table over
golem.
here. Oh, it definitely is an
regular
enchanted pickaxe because there's an
spider.
enchanting table right over there.
That's what he said.
I pointed that out
earlier.
earlier.
It's
So,
another
to
set
learn
where
to
they're
speak
trying
up.
to make it look bigger by adding a background.
Yeah.
it does help add
Yeah,
the
a
effect,
lot of these
but
are pretty small.
yeah, but
Do you even
at the
get
same
that-
time, this feels better than some of the other sets. Maybe because it just has like towers, which adds more gravitas to the feeling. But
Maybe
wants
there's
to
a
bet
lot of
it'll be
items in
$50?
this one.
there are, and you got your enchanted stuff. So
Your enchanted bread.
Oh my goodness, it's enchanted. Did you notice
your
that, guys?
enchanted crop, your enchanted cow, your enchanted spider, your enchanted ice tower.
Can you enchant bread in Minecraft?
No.
I don't think you can. I've
You
never
should
tried
be
it.
able to.
Oh, there's a little snow golem over there.
Yeah.
We know that.
We all.
We've
Yes,
been
but
talking about that.
At some point, then we're going to have the podcast with no pictures, so I'm describing what it looks like.
We already described it. No.
Nick. You can't see me, but I'm sticking my tongue out at you because I don't have an intelligent response. Nick.
Okay. That's nice to know.
Okay. Okay, my problem with this... This is just a generic personal problem, but...
There's too much snow.
You would know.
No, I like... No, I like the snow. Snow is good. You can make snowballs and throw them at people. But the problem
Or
that I
push
have
them
with
off.
the Lego Minecraft sets in general is...
It's not well lit enough.
The main thing to me about Minecraft is the gigantic world, and these are also small. So it doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel like it's part of the whole. It just looks like this tiny little thing.
I mean, you can make up for that by buying whole ton sets. That's how Lego makes their money.
Well, do you just for an ice tower set you buy like what 20 of these, and then you can set up a whole
40.
biome. 40.
40.
Yeah, 40 would probably be more accurate.
But hey, you can connect all of them and build a giant world.
Very neat world. Close knit. But,
Yes.
So moving down.
Yes, with the smoothest
Moving
transition
on.
ever. Set number 21132, the Jungle Temple.
What is Steve wearing?
I think he's supposed to be wearing leather armor. Or maybe they modified it
that's
so people
leather
can have
armor?
wooden armor?
no, they never do that.
There's no such thing
Never.
as wooden armor.
It's leather. It has to be leather. If
Noob,
not,
he's
then
walking
you can
around.
That's what I
fully
said.
leather armor.
Leather. Has to be leather. So
He must have just begun the game.
we got
Probably.
Steve.
He's a lucky little Webergasker because he found the jungle temple and he just started.
And he's got his leather armor.
He's got his leather
mind
armor
you.
against
And
against
he's got
two
an
different
ocelot
skeletons.
because he's in the jungle. And there's two skeletons.
Jungle, the mighty jungle. The
Okay,
awesome
stop.
Oh look, they attempted to make some vines on the side of the tree.
It's not the same.
It's not the same if you can't see through it, I'm sorry. They
Well,
needed to make some of those translucent bricks instead of the solid ones.
I predict that Steve will die. He stands no chance.
so we got the jungle temple, and
This is
honestly, it
Ocelot
looks,
jumps on the skeletons, then jumps on Steve.
I think the temple looks pretty good, but you can't see the interior at all from these.
There isn't any sort of interior, and I wonder if they actually designed an interior in there.
Is there supposed to be treasure inside these jungle temples?
Kind
Look in
of.
one and find out.
There's
I
also
haven't
traps.
found one. I haven't even found a jungle.
Yeah. The
There's
jungles are the
traps.
best, because you can make tree houses like on Endor.
All I've seen are savanna and
I think we're
how did
we're
it say it?
moving off
Eccentric
from the Lego
hills?
stuff, but we're still at big.
No,
build.
excessive hills. I'm not sure.
Before we get too sidetracked, then I kind of like this build. It's a good exterior of the temple, but it feels too small, like it's not to scale.
Well, of course it isn't.
It's not to scale at all.
And I'm just like, that's not how the Force works. I'm sorry. I just rewatched The Force Awakens the other night.
Well, Ford
so-
would hate you if you said that while he was on here, so be grateful.
That's
That's
not
okay,
how
I'm
the
gonna type it
Ford
in.
works.
But this set
So-
feels... It looks like it's an actual good Lego set. It
just
A
It'll
looks
be-
Lego
like
set. It just isn't a Minecraft.
It'll be too expensive.
I'm
just
not
like
It's
looking
only
at
gonna be
these
too
prices.
expensive, yeah.
We
The
have no
tree
prices.
is too small. Nah. Sorry. I needed to get that out of my
Nitpickers.
system.
Nitpickers. How do you know he's not standing on the tree leaves? Like, that's just a really tall one. Other than the background. Pay no attention to it.
Okay. I know how I know. The fact that there is a plant right next to him. There's a little flower next to his foot. That
He
is
could
not
place
going
that
to the tree.
there.
You can't place them on leaves. It doesn't work that way. I've tried.
You can just
It gets hit by
throw it
leaves
on the
and
floor
flies.
and it would float around, but this
Yes,
can't.
but that isn't floating there. It's placed.
How
on
do you
dirt.
know? Well, it doesn't
Because I can
translate into Lego.
So
No, it could be
before,
tipped sideways there. That would translate.
so this is all about a single tree.
That
Yeah.
clearly
You-
the
you can always
jungle
buy all
temple
the
is
other
not to
sets and
scale
get
because it
taller
is
trees.
part of the tree.
Just like
Part
the
of the tree,
forest.
part of the ship, part of the tree, part of the ship.
And next we have set number 21133, the Witch
You just wanted
House.
to say that.
This is Political Slime's favorite set.
Which
I guarantee it.
house is it though?
Gosh.
It's the White House.
We got Alex, and he has a golden sword and iron armor. A bad combination. Just
Yeah,
an iron
she's
chest
pretty
plate,
much
mind
the
you.
and a leather pants and leather boots.
pants. Actually don't know if that's her normal pants or if that's a special thing.
Oh,
No,
those are
she
leather-
doesn't have leather pants. That's
That's
just
supposed
her
to be
default
leather pants there.
Really?
That's- yeah.
Because up here in the Mushroom
Because-
Islands, then she still has the same color pants, so they aren't leather.
Then she has leather pants.
No, she just has brown pants.
Well, look, Steve has purple pants, right?
Yes.
Well, in the Secret Waterfall Escape, he's wearing iron pants and iron boots.
Yes, but Alex is consistently portrayed with
Alex
the
is
same
a
color.
nonconformist and a rebel.
No, it's too late for that reference now. It's a new year.
Something
so-
far worse has happened to you.
Come on, the 12th day of Christmas is tomorrow.
There's lots
We
to-
can still make Christmas references.
Huh.
We got a witch, obviously. and
Where? Which?
pig
And we
and
have-
some slime blocks.
Yeah, we've got like 3 different slime blobs that I can
The 3
see.
different political slimes.
Honestly, this has got to be like one of the
Expensive.
Minecraftiest feeling sets.
It does feel more Minecraft-y, and it's doing the thing again where it incorporates photoshopped actual Minecraft footage into the background so it looks bigger.
I can see the whole set without the Photoshop, and I think it looks pretty good.
This
It's
must have
not a
been an
bad
older
set.
version of Minecraft because they still are using shovels as oars in their boats.
Well, wouldn't you use a shovel as an oar, Leo?
No, I just jump into the boat and suddenly oars appear magically.
But there's a few magic potions here, and
Magic.
it's very magical.
Oh yes, they've also got something growing that I don't know that we've seen before. There's some sugar cane growing over there.
We've seen sugarcane.
We have?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't bought very many of the sets, so...
I've bought none of them. And I never will.
Why not?
Because
Because why
cheap.
buy Minecraft sets when you can play the game?
But yeah, Leo does have a really good point, though. I think the thing that's really problematic with Lego Minecraft is that everyone who would be interested in Lego Minecraft already has a game, and like Klenda says, it's much more vast, and you don't have to pay $50 for just one biome or something.
Yeah, and one very small biome that isn't as big as you can get when you just wander around randomly in the actual game. Not that I'm saying that getting off the computer and playing with Legos is a bad thing,
Yes, you are.
but...
We know your secret motives.
Moving along, there's one last Lego Minecraft set here, and that is set number 21134, Secret Waterfall Escape, except it's not a secret because we just said so. Ha! Excuse me.
It's not
So
a
how would
secret
this
either.
work in the game?
Yeah, it's not that secret anymore because we got here.
Is
Though,
that blue wool?
I think
What?
that someone did
How do you
dye
make
the...
blue sheep?
They did make a blue sheep
Leo.
with
What?
part of it missing.
Okay, so we got an ocelot, we've got a blue sheep.
Well,
Which-
wait, we don't have an ocelot.
They
We
must
have a
be
cat.
genetically modified sheep.
Well, it's a tame ocelot.
Okay, fine. Same thing.
And you have a sheep, which I find really cool. You can switch
I
out
like the sheep.
a flesh piece for a shorn wool piece. So whenever
You can make it
he's
sound
having
really, really
Yeah.
bad.
the wool on him, you got a hunk of sheep flesh around, which I think is very necessary for
steaks.
survival.
Yeah, hang it up on your wall.
Have
There's
all that
also a
mutton.
Zombie with a shovel running around. There's a little Enderman. My question is, why
A
is
little
the border...
Enderman. Those things are scary.
Yes, they are, Leo. My question is, why is the border of this place, white? Do not make the joke that
Because-
you want to make, Mal.
Because it's all
But-
made of quartz that they got from
That's
the
a much better
nether
answer than you.
that
I
they
think what it's made of is
went
the
in
bone
circles
blocks
for.
that they got from killing off all the skeletons and making bone meal and turning to bone blocks.
So we
Which
got.
is what I'm
I
going
have
to
never
do.
made a bone block. I never hoped to make one.
Oh,
I
it's
can
a
tell you,
wonderful-
anyhow, I'd
wonderful.
rather make them break one.
I put blocks of bone in my enchanting tower.
That's...
But
They're going to help
moving
hold
on.
up the flaming roof.
there's not really too much to talk about this set, in my
Honestly, this
opinion,
has a
like-
lot of minor stuff going on. Like, Steve is down there fishing with the ocelot. There's...
tame cat. Yeah, if you're gonna correct me, I gotta
Yeah,
correct
the
you.
tame cat.
Darn.
That
Yes,
strange
thank you.
zombie spawned with a shovel.
We've got the Enderman spooking around there. We have... I wonder what the inside of that house looks like. Because this is the only one of, at least this iteration of sets, that is a proper house. The closest one we've got other than that is the witch house, and no person...
And the first
want-
night
It's
from the
not...
first wave.
It's not so much a base I mean, technically, then ice towers does count as a base, I guess. But
Is this stuff typical of most of the Minecraft houses?
I have no clue.
Because everything I've done has been underground.
You're
Everyone's got a
still
different building style.
I've built straight down into a mountain.
Leo.
I've always loved building into mountains. And that's what I originally thought that they were doing in this set, which is why I was kind of irked that it was like a white mountain or something. I'm not quite sure.
Well,
It's just
the
a,
thing
it's
about
a
this
weird
set
shape.
that-
Why would you make your house that shape specifically?
this set doesn't make sense to me because it's called Secret Waterfall Escape. Okay, look at the pictures. They aren't trying to escape down the secret, mind you, waterfall. It doesn't look like it's an escape. It doesn't look like a secret waterfall. It's
Yeah, I'm
not-
thinking
neither
if
of
it's
them.
a
there's some
secret,
kind of
then it makes
function
sense
in
that it would
this
be
set.
built into the wall of, I don't know, a giant mountain or something, which is what I originally thought it was. And then they have white quartz announcing its presence.
Or maybe they have some redstone
Okay.
mechanism that raises the
Well.
waterfall.
Can you make it a little more obvious, maybe? Put some redstone there?
No.
Because I think it's too subtle as it is. I'm just saying,
They've also built their
It's-
farm into the hillside.
I mean, I'm not bashing the set itself. I can
It's got
see
an
why...
apple.
It's got an apple.
And why is
It's got
Alex
an apple.
wearing
There aren't
gold
any
pants?
Macintoshes, but there's an apple. So if you don't like apple, you're dead. Or, I mean, you don't have to buy the set, that is.
You're dead. We're gonna... Okay. This set just... I don't know.
It's-
It doesn't...
Well,
It's-
honestly, as a summary, then I think that all these sets were better than some of the other Minecraft sets. Like, they're figuring out more what they want to do with it.
Yeah,
I'm
What do
I'm
they
still
want
not
to
sure
do
what
with
it
it?
is that they're trying to do with it, but
they're trying to Minecraft it. Make their dreams come true.
don't let your dreams be I'm sorry.
Okay, stop.
I am B-stop.
Alright. Then we got the all-encompassing Star Wars sets.
Yeah, just the new construction figures. We already went over the
Yeah, we went over the other
full
ones
set list
already.
previously.
The construction figures, we have 3 new ones over here, and I'm assuming these are from Rogue One.
Yes.
You're assuming.
Have you two seen Rogue
Yeah.
One?
I have not seen it
I
yet, so
have
don't
not.
say a thing.
Right.
Don't.
I have
no
not.
spoilers with these figures.
Spoilers is a character with a really weird name.
Although,
Oh,
what
okay.
I will say, the Shore Trooper really disappoints me because it's not the Beach Trooper from the classic Lego Star Wars 2 video game.
I want to see those in the movies, you know, just
That would have been great.
guys in
honestly, they
bathing
didn't need
suits
to
with a
redesign it for that.
stormtrooper
I want to
helmet
see
on.
that as a
Okay,
construction
having not watched the
figure.
movie, I'm looking at this completely objectively. I like the color scheme.
Sand
Honestly,
blue,
they should have done
but
this color
printed.
scheme for Pohatu 2016. I'm sorry. But
With the sand blue?
with the sand and the silver blue and the dark brown, I just think
But
that would have worked a
Pohatu
lot
is not
better.
a Shore Trooper.
I know he's not, but these colors would have worked a lot better.
Then
for
why would he
him,
have
I
had
think.
sand blue?
Because it would have looked good.
Because he's sand. Except he's
he's
not. He's
sand.
rock.
He's Pohatu.
But he lives in the desert, so he's
I
sand.
don't like sand.
He's
Sand.
sand and rock. Where do you think the word sandstone came from? Sand
From
that turns
Minecraft.
into stone. It's sand
No.
rock.
That's pretty lame.
And yet, that's a rock fact.
But
Anyone
at
who has
least we're
seen Over the
getting-
Garden Wall knows what I'm talking about.
At least we're getting two of the best characters from that
Anyway.
movie in
Oh, by the way, Shore Trooper is set number 75523. Scarab Shore Trooper.
Okay.
I don't know what you always said it, and I assume that there's a reason for it, as I already said.
Because only he cares.
Well, in that case, since I know that he's going to listen to this, because he always does that. He's
no,
just
he
weird that way.
doesn't.
No, he does. He actually does.
kill me.
to rein these two bulls back in.
No, I know he always does them because every
There's
time after I edit the podcast, he
Imwe and
listens
Baze
to it and he
Malbus.
says, "Clendo, you messed up this part," and I'm like, "Ah!"
And, it's strange because they've given him short sleeve. They've given Chirrut short sleeves on his right arm, so
Doesn't he have it on both arms?
It's bizarre, and I'm
It's-
like, that's human
No,
flesh?
okay, he doesn't. Alright.
That's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Because no human arm is
have
shaped
we,
like that.
I don't know that we've gotten the wrist part and lower arm. Have we gotten it in flesh tone before?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have either, so that's a
So a
unique
single
part.
recolor. Nice.
It's a single recolor, and it's one piece in this one set.
Yep. But at least it's
And it
nice to know
looks
that Lego Star Wars is
it
continuing the
looks
tradition
really-
of really strangely molded heads.
Well, their
It's
heads
Galador
look better
Factory
than yours.
all over again.
It's not the worst molded head I've ever seen. It's
I
still
think
a
that honor
molded
goes
head.
to Luke Skywalker.
It's better than Galador.
You can say that of a variety of things. But
Well-
anyway, set number 75524. Leo, you're gonna have to tell me how this name is pronounced because I cannot make his
Imwe.
name. What?
Chirrut Imwe.
Chirrut Imwe. Fine. Okay,
And
he's got a
then-
cool kilt thing.
A kilt?
It's a kilt,
No.
or a manskirt if you like.
He's not Scottish.
Look at what it is. Would you have me say he's wearing a dress?
Yes.
No, because it's
No.
clearly not a dress either.
Yes, it's a kilt.
But it's not a kilt either. He's not Scottish.
I can't say it's a skirt.
A kilt
Not a
is
skirt.
folded in a very specific arrangement.
Okay, let's stop
Yes, but
skirting
clearly Lego didn't
around.
get that. Okay, fine. It's a weird lower section cape.
It's a
Okay.
skirt.
Good to know your thoughts that you don't like lower section capes. Then we
I
got
don't dislike it. I like it. It's just
75525 Bays Malbus.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All
we
right.
didn't get to talk about Chirrut's cool crossbow thing.
It's a cool crossbow. Moving on.
Gotcha.
Okay. Works for me. He's got a function thing. Moving on.
I guess he's
Malbus.
okay because he's in a lot of armor.
and the Force is with him.
Look at
the
his
end of the
neck. Sorry.
He has no neck.
He cut it off when he was 3. It's
And
true
that's
So
why
story,
he has
bro.
that suit.
Do either of you plan on getting any of the 3 of these?
Possibly
No.
the Sands Trooper.
You
I
mean
really
the Shore
like the
Trooper?
Sands Trooper. Shore Trooper, fine.
Trooper.
You messed me up and made me think it was a Sands Trooper.
No.
Meh.
And is
The,
what
the,
Anakin
of
doesn't
the 3
like.
of these, then I am most likely
This
to
is
get
after
the Shore
Anakin.
Trooper, and probably not so much the other ones. Maybe I'll get Chirrut for his cool crossbow thing, and I'll probably give it to someone else and scrap him for parts. But
Use his head on one of your mocks.
I'll make it out of Galador mock.
Galador mocks. Make it happen, people.
We're just gonna make Ford really mad. while
Hashtag
he's gone,
Galador mocks.
because we know that he doesn't listen to podcasts.
All right. So,
All right,
We've
so
probably
we're starting
talked
to
that
run
issue
kind of
to death
short
as
on
well.
time.
do you want to mention the closing of the Lego message boards?
Briefly.
All right.
The
so
Lego
I just,
yes,
message
they
boards
I
are
just
just
noticed
closing.
this
announced
when
that they're
the
going
Lego
to-
role player posted it in our Discord server. So, shout out to
Yeah,
Adge.
white alligators talking about it.
Yeah.
She's
Over
one of
here.
the moderators.
Yeah.
So, starting February 28th, the Tuesday, the entire community will become a read-only forum. Then by Monday, March 6th, the boards will be completely gone.
They will not be accessible at all after this point.
Well, we had some good times, we had some bad
It says that
times.
And they're-
that users should take the time between now and March 6th, which is when it's going to be taken completely away, to save any content they wish to retain after the boards are closed. All message board content will be irretrievable after the March 6th closure. Mal, now your job is going to be to go onto the old BCC topic and take screenshots.
We already
of
have
it.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we already have.
Perfect, thank you.
archived that.
Thank you.
We
One time that
foresaw
people-
this, technically, in a sense. So, we made sure to.
Okay,
keep a
Lego
note
galleries
down.
are not changing.
So, do we want to look into the emails or do a game?
Yeah, emails.
I wonder
or
what
game,
this
we could
Lego
do.
life will be.
What?
I hope we get some news on what this Lego life will be eventually.
Oh, okay.
Though-
Thank you.
All right, so do you want to do the game first or the emails?
That is literally what we just asked. You know what? We haven't done the emails in quite a while.
We
so
should do
try
the
this.
emails because I've never done the emails.
This is gonna be good.
Neither
okay,
have I done a game, but
so
pick
Mal,
one.
you pick 3 emails, and then Leo chooses from those.
Choose 3 emails you think have interesting titles. And we'll choose one and then put the rest in the inbox. That's the tradition.
And we are... Which folder are we looking in? Gosh.
The ones with the unread ones.
Okay.
Should just be in the inbox.
I do not see anything but Google.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. I'm coming.
Yes, Leo, you do it since you're the...
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Alright. Google payments.
Honestly, we might have enough time to do the game while we're looking for them.
Well, it depends on what the game is.
I'm pretty sure he was going to do...
This is an email for Ford. Surveys.
Oh, gosh.
I'm looking for 2016.
Okay, Leo.
Unanswered questions. There you are.
Yes!
Alright, so I'll, I'm not really sure how you missed this file. It's marked in red saying
I might
unanswered
be
questions.
missing or on the wrong BCC account.
Alright, so I'll let, Clinda, I'll let you choose. So,
Okay.
flying spork on vacuum cleaner wings with a side of snores.
I think we might have done that one, or at least mentioned it before.
It
Add
sounds
subject
interesting
name
for
here.
sure.
And a horrifyingly realistic betrayal of the great door frame by traitorous dog, comma, H, ...
I
Well,
kind of like that last one.
Alright, this is from September 30th, and it was sent by Iggy the Koopa, it seems. Alright. Hello guys, Iggy the Koopa back again for round 3 of questions. This time all about Lego cartoons. Let's get started. I hope he's still listening. Question 1. What were some of the worst parts of the Chima cartoon in your opinions?
all of it.
Okay. That's not a fair answer.
I couldn't get past the pilot, and
I have a
Okay,
fairer
the thing is, I have
answer.
younger siblings, so I watched more of the show.
Boom.
I would say that, okay, I don't remember the specifics, but there was one scene where it looked like they were going to do something with character development for Laval, and having to do with him accepting
His character
his
is never developed.
father's advice, and then he just went off and did his own thing, and I was like, seriously, you missed out on that, man.
Job,
So I would say
bro.
that was up there in worst for me.
Totally.
So
Like
the worst parts of
Of course, Ford misses
Chima
this.
are essentially season 1.
Well,
There is some nice stuff in there where there's some politicking going on between the wolves and the crocs, but then it essentially goes away when the status quo returns to normal.
The moments where
spoilers.
you see what Chima could have been.
Yes, it could have been mediocre.
It could have been somebody. It could have been a contender.
Alright, second question. Have any of you seen Lego Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures?
Yes.
If so, what are your thoughts on it?
I love it.
You love it?
I
do not
love
believe
it.
I have seen it, so I
Did
cannot
you buy
give my
any of the
thoughts
2 sets?
No, but I mean, darn, like I didn't used to like the Lego Star Wars specials they put on. They embarrassed me, but this show like makes me legit laugh. Like it just hits that perfect Star Wars Lego balance that it's just really good, and I think it's just kind of perfect for what it's aiming for.
You should have gotten the set with Dengar in it.
With the toilet paper wrapped around his head.
Alright, so question 3. What's your current thoughts on the Next Knights cartoon, assuming they've changed since your initial thoughts in that one podcast?
Leo, you
I
probably
have
watch
not. I
it.
have not watched any
Yes.
beyond the pilot. Ha!
I have not seen
So-
any.
I have watched the entire cartoon aside from season 2, episode 10, but I'm not sure if that's even out yet. But it's pretty good. It's a bit slow picking up in the initial part, but once you get to episode 5, You know,
it becomes
it's not
mediocre.
really quite as good as Ninjago, but you know, it's above mediocre. It's actually pretty funny once you get into season 2. And there's a really cool battle at the climax of season 1 with all the mechs and all the vehicles stuff get over there. And of course, you gotta watch it if you want to get those Nexo powers.
Feel the power.
Unlimited power.
All right, so we got an email answered.
Yeah.
Please send us more emails so that we can do more of this.
So that we can actually
Yes, send
do
them
it.
to bionicalcomedycentral@gmail.com.
All right. Glenda, you got time for the game?
I've literally got 5 minutes left, so probably not.
5 minutes, we can do that.
Oh gosh.
Challenge accepted.
All right. So this is the music game again.
Oh no.
So since I'll be hosting this, I'll be playing.
Music Meister.
I'll just do three nostalgic tracks from Lego Flash games, since this is a Lego based podcast. Not necessarily Flash games, but because one of them isn't. But you know, they're from the old Lego.com.
Oh, okay.
So are you all ready?
Nope.
What are we supposed to do?
You're supposed to since I don't know the names of these, they're not really
Oh my
given.
gosh, Leo.
Identify where they're
Just
from.
identify where they came from. If
Okay.
your answer is close enough, I'll give it to you.
Okay, let's go.
All
Do
right.
it.
First one. This one should be rather easy. All right. Were you able to hear that?
Leo.
Yes,
You got
we.
you got the basic idea of it?
I know of the song.
You know of the song. Do you know where it's from?
I feel like it's from one of those Lego Racer games.
No, it's not from Lego
No, I know
Racers.
it's not from
No.
one of those. I feel like it's Bionicle related, but
It's not Bionicle related.
okay.
Well,
It just sounds similar to some of the Mnog music. That's all.
Hmm.
I was gonna scream Eggnog when I first started hearing it, but then when it
Yeah.
continued, it's like, eh.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to hear a little more?
just do it.
No. Do you want me to just tell you what it is? And I'll get
Wait,
a
Mars
point?
mission.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah!
You know which game?
There we go. What? Which game?
It's from the game. Do you remember what it's called?
It's the
Something.
Conquest.
Not Attack. It was something else.
No. Crystallian Conflict.
Yeah.
It was something
Yeah.
like Attack. Fine.
All right, well, Mallory,
just said-
first point of 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Glenda, write that down.
Okay.
All right. Next track.
I'm writing it down shorthand. Give me a minute. No, I'm doing it longhand because I have actual paper here. Okay.
All right, you ready for the next track?
Yes.
All right, here we go. That's really all there is to it.
What?
What?
Come on, that was a really nostalgic game for me.
That's it?
Yeah,
Well,
that's really the main theme that sticks out to people, right? Right?
tell us in the comments below if you actually know what the heck this is.
Really? You don't know it?
No.
Come on, it's a Lego classic.
What?
What?
We only
I'll
got
give
like
you-
2 minutes left. Just
I'll
tell
give
Yeah,
you
us.
part of
5
that's gonna have to
seconds.
be devoted to the outro.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
4, 3,
Not
2,
Lego Miners.
1.
No, it's not. It's
Said
Lego.
so.
It's the Lego Alpha Team Mission Deep Freeze theme.
No wonder I haven't heard that before.
That would explain.
It's from 2004.
You're asking the wrong group of people. Mace might have been able to make it,
Yeah.
but he showed up
Too
15
young
minutes
to
late.
internet.
I was too
Alright,
young
well,
to
Okay.
so
die.
I guess I get that point.
No,
Okay.
Leo.
Okay, I'm afraid that's all the time we've got for today.
What? I have
Thank
one
you
more
for
track.
listening to Bionicle Comedy Central podcast.
No, I've been shut down.
Yes, you have.
Shut down.
No.
Signing
Oh,
off
well.
for myself, Leo, and Glenda.
We thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.
Arrivederci.
So we just stop it now.